Hello, lovelies. I'm Lynn. Jane is not with me today. I do want to start this by saying that Jane will likely not join me on all of the political tarot readings because for her, it's very hard. It's very psychologically challenging. She gets very stressed by it. And um, for her own mental well-being, she's she chooses not to participate in this part of our channel, and I completely understand and respect that. And to that end, I'd also like to say I'm hopeful that you are respecting your own mental well-being. And by that I mean, if the subjects I'm reading on are too difficult for you, please step away. um, if you want to support the channel in other ways, you can always watch the meditation videos. They are in the meditation playlist, and um, they run about 10 minutes each. So I try to keep them at a manageable amount of time. I don't want to use up a lot of time of your life, but I also greatly appreciate your watching them, and your comments are so welcome. So anyway, let me get into this. Today, I want to talk about the meeting between President Zelensky and the felon in the White House to see how that's going to turn out. Personally, I hope that Zelensky tells 45 2-pound sand on his expectations, but we'll see. Let's take a look at the tarot deck. I'm going to use the traditional Rider-Waite for my first round on this topic. And let's see what it has to say. All right, let me pause for a moment. I'm going to shuffle and set everything out, and I'll be right back. Okay, as a quick reminder, I do a modified Celtic cross, and here in the center is where we'll start, obviously. So our current environment is the Seven of Swords in reverse. This is obviously, upright. This is a card that says they're trying to steal stuff and get away with it. In reverse, though, there are some truths that are coming to light. And I don't know about you, but it's long past time for that to happen. There are, I believe that Zelensky has people who are on his team that are very wise and have given him very good advice. I'm hopeful. Crossed by the Two of Wands, this is somebody who is waiting for their ship to come in. The lots of decisions to be made. And somebody who's waiting for their ship to come in, to me, feels like the felon and Booger's dad. Sorry, I couldn't resist. I probably should resist. Anyway, so at the base of everything is the Ace of Pentacles, and that is the continual search for money without ever having happiness from the money they get. And so it's that empty fulfillment. Does that make sense? And there's no fulfillment with those gains. There we go. Passing away is the Emperor, and this is the card of fighting and war and just that he-man, excess masculinity, masculine energy. At the top, oops, sorry, I'm not showing you my cards. So this is the Ace of Wands in reverse. At the base, the Emperor passing away. That's the masculine energy. Overarching energy is the Strength in the upright position. Obviously, that is somebody who has a clear conscience, who is ethical, and who is fighting for the right reasons. Energy coming to bear is the Chariot in reverse. And um, that is a defeat. And in my opinion, I see that defeat being the defeat of 45. And in that group would also be um, the gentleman at the head of Russia, um, as well as the muskrat or Starboy. We have lots of names. You know, I'm really new to YouTube, so I don't want to be harped on. All right, so let's go to the first row that I have here, and I'm scooting some cards around. This first row is 0 to 3 months. At the top, we have the Five of Swords in reverse, and this card talks about testing other people's strength, challenging them. Yeah, you want a duel? Come on, fight me, fight me, fight me. That's what this card represents to me. And this is the energy that surrounds the entire situation right now. As others see it, it is the Seven of Wands in reverse. And there's a whole lot of ignorance and braggadocious behavior and cruelty, just plain out cruelty, which really fits. Our hopes and fears, and I see this as a hopes and fears of the entire world at this point, is the Ten of Cups. And that is just a happy, cohesive society. Everybody is welcome. Everybody has a place. Everybody has a purpose. Cohesive. Just, yeah. And then the outcome in the 0 to 3 is the Eight of Wands upright. This one is a lot of really quick movement. Things are happening fast. There's a lot of quick decisions. Excuse me. And sometimes that can include using force to get outcomes that are desired. I'm not sure whether this represents Zelensky or if this represents the felon in the White House. Let's keep reading and see where this goes. I'm going to scoot all of this over. Okay, so in the 3 to 6 months time frame, the overarching energy of this is the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is new beginnings of whatever form. And in terms of the wands, that means new actions. That's the will make new things happen. It's inspiration. It's the fact that there is dedication and energy put towards this new idea. How others see it is the Five of Swords in reverse. Here we go. And in an upright position, this is all about fighting for your fighting for your right to live, I think. In the reverse position, they're still fighting, but there's a lot of trickery happening here. So if over here in these earlier cards, if it turns out that Zelensky says yes, he'll work with 45, and by extension, my head, I'm hearing the song, You're a Mean One, Mr. Grinch. And that would be the gentleman sitting in uh, a country over in the east of us, and the west of us. Take your pick. Oh, Lord. I'll get there. I'm so sorry. Prussia. Prussia. There you go. We'll go for that. Anyway, so I just feel like there's a lot of trickery going on, and that I hope I know that he has a lot of good advisors with him, but I really sincerely hope that he is prepared for that and on the lookout for that and deals with that in advance of any signatures on our or agreements. All right, so the hopes and fears of the future is the Empress in reverse. And again, this is the 3 to 6 month time frame. The Empress in reverse is oh, this is not putting the energy to that earlier this earlier card, the Ace of Wands, having inspiration, having, oh, here's a new idea, but yet there's some trickery going on in it. I got a new idea. Let's see how we can mess them over. But then they don't put any energy behind it, so it's not going to be successful. And then the outcome for the 3 to 6 month time frame is the Eight of Cups in reverse. Again, not successful. Or if it is successful, it's very short-lived. All right. And then the 6 to 12 month period, the environment is the Six of Cups upright. And this one is cohesiveness, society cohesiveness, loving one another, supporting one another, cohesiveness. We are a community. It is not about the greed. How others see this, excuse me, King of Wands. This is a decision maker and a leader, obviously, and they are generally a very successful leader. They will make the hard decisions. They will make the decisions nobody else wants to make. And those decisions may not feel like they are the best for everyone, but they are the best for the majority. And so sometimes this person can be maligned and hated, but the vast majority of people love this. Hopes and fears of the future is the Queen of Wands in reverse. And this is a woman who is frankly mentally unstable. She's deceitful. And I feel like as I'm holding this card in this reading, I feel like this isn't a woman. I feel like this is 45. And I feel like this is Muskrat. And I feel like this is the Grinch. I've coined a new name for him. Sorry, please keep up. And then finally, in the 6 to 12 month range, we have the Fool in reverse. And in this card, and we have the cat, we have a cat coming to join us. Maybe. Oh, wait, there are toys on the table. Mom, is that a pendulum I could play with? That's what she's after. Make no mistake. Anyway, so the Fool in reverse is naivety and just a reckless, yep, that's what she was after. Just a reckless sense about everything. And because this felt a bit unfinished, I decided to pull a couple more cards and see what else we could get from it. And if this doesn't tell us, I'm going to grab another deck and see what we can get. So And the Page of Sword I feel like this is a warning to Zelensky, and that is to take his time before he makes a decision. The Wheel of Fortune, the world is going to continue going on no matter what the decision is. Now, whether we will be a cohesive society is another question. And the deck says the next card is the Hermit, which is go within, listen to your spirit guides, and see how they guide you. So I feel like this overall message is it is very much a combination between 45, Muskrat, the Grinch, and Zelensky. And I feel like Zelensky needs to hopefully heed the warning that he needs to be very cautious as he proceeds. But I truly hope that he says no to whatever um, proposal is put in front of him for their minerals. I foresee him, just my intuition. I foresee whatever that proposal is will not be to a benefit to Zelensky and Ukrainians. And to say that we want the Ukrainians to have the benefit of whatever resources they have is an understatement. So, all right, let's see. I'm going to pull one more, just a few more cards on this and see what I get. And I'm going to use these are the Yin Yang Insights Oracle cards, and they're quite interesting to the kitty cat. So let me put the lid over there so she can go that way. Tell me more about the Zelensky and the felon in the White House's meeting and the outcome. Agreement on the minerals or proposal on the minerals. How will that turn out? The truth. The truth. The highest and greatest good. Hmm. Okay. I'm liking these. All right. This first card says release and purge. But it is very bottom here. It talks about walking away. He would be wise to do so. And then there's an unexpected storm. There's more conflict. There's more changes, but there might also be some sudden news. And hopefully that sudden news could be to their benefit. And finally, closed off and guarded. A good deal of pride, a good deal of defensiveness, but also some resistance. And we can do that resisting together in a cohesive manner. That seems to be the theme of this reading: cohesiveness, community, support the people around the world. And then finally, wounded warriors on this last card. So I do feel like that is our answer. Zelensky is, I get my sense is that Zelensky's going to tell them, no, this does not benefit Ukraine and the Ukrainian people, and we will not agree to this. So that's my hope. We shall see what the future brings. I could be wrong, as usual. All right, everybody, thank you so much for watching the video. Wishing you the very best and brightest for the day. I do want to bring you back to a place of calm and centeredness. So take a deep breath in. Blow it back out. And just feel your body relax. And let any negativity leave your body. You can feel it go down through your feet and into the earth, and the earth will take that energy and cleanse it. And as you think about that, I want you to, I've been watching Karen on, oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I needed to look up her channel, her channel name. Karen is the one who uses the divining rods, and she does Coffee with Karen every morning, Sunday through Thursday. And yes, I do watch often and regularly. Anyway, so Karen talked about South Africa being the solar plexus of the world, and so the solar plexus clears out all the negative energy. So if we give some prayers and some love and light and aim it towards them, they would appreciate it, because that will help with their healing and thus spread out, and everybody else will be healed as well. So anyway, I do wish you some beautiful, bright blessings. Remember, you are made of stardust and a little bit of magic. You are incredibly powerful, and you are loved. Thanks for watching. Hope you will subscribe and like and comment and come back again. All right. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye now.